your hands up.
Cut off his finger. So we're missing a finger? Yeah.
Yeah, he was smiling. Creepy.
And I seen his head. I want to say he had like a goatee and a mustache. And I freaked out, so I drove off in between the head and the body.
On the night of June 20th, 2021, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, 911 received several calls from panicked people describing a scene at the Apodaca Park that was so horrifying they couldn't even find the words to explain it.
I was just driving, right, and then I pulled into Apodaca Park, and I seen there was a body laying on the floor, and then I think his head was on the side of him.
Okay, so Apodaca Park?
Apodaca Park, going in right there on Waterbury. I was pulling in, but I was going to go hang out at the park, and then I seen something on the floor, and I thought it was a traffic cone, and then once the light touched like the body, I see the body, so that's it, I see his face.
Could you tell if he was breathing?
And then I no, his head was completely off of his body.
What do you mean?
Like he was decapitated.
Officers rushed in from every direction, but nothing could have prepared them for what they were about to find. The head itself had them shocked, but that's when they noticed the rest of the body, and the victim wasn't alone.
Nine phones. Just make 2-5 with a pedestrian in the middle of the park. Sir. Put your hands up. Stand up. 8 or 9. Come over here. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get on your knees. Put your hands where I can see them. Stay right there, okay? 809, 87, 893, 87. Stay where you are. Keep your hands up, okay? Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't move. Contact. I got cover. You got contact. Shift. Hands back. Slow down. 9-4 Central Milton.
Cutting out the trash right there.
Stand up, bro. I just lost my. Just pat him down, bro. Yeah. You cool if I take everything out of your pocket? Oh, that's on, please. Put gloves on, please. Yeah, I got gloves. Here you go. Hey. Over here.
You guys got him then?
We got him, Sarge.
Put him in the car.
What's your name, bro? What's your name? You want me to tell me your name? What's your name, bro? Let me just finish patting him down because I didn't get to finish because I didn't have gloves on. Something harder here. I know.
We're about 50 feet south of the body up against the tree. There's large pools.
Got a wall on you, bro? Let go of your hands. Shine your light right here.
960 says that's UT. If you can show me how to.
Let your hands go, bro.
Jack.
Let your hands go. Let go of your hands.
I'm going to be on the east right cam.
Let go of your right hand, sir.
Right now, we're just looking for any other potential victim.
I don't think he has anything. He just won't find him.
Temper.
Thank you. He opened it.
Okay. You need me to go get 17 from the station or somewhere you're going? If you could please, with anyone in the third stop.
He's good, bro.
There are boxes in the station.
How's he for? Yeah, we'll clean our hands right now, dude. Show down the window so we can identify him.
The suspect was 28-year-old Joel Arciniega, and he was caught red-handed. There was so much blood all over his hands and shoes that it even got on the officers that were handling him. They soon realized that the actual murder happened far away from where they found the body.
Hey, 809, we found the area right here.
Direct.
He cut his head off.
Dude.
He has a knife. It's a small.
Just stand by with it.
Do that tree?
We're about 50 feet south of the body up against a tree. There's a large pool of blood.
Go, just right here. This one. Wrap around this guy. I'm gonna go this way.
The officers had to block off the entire park to keep people from accidentally stumbling upon the crime scene.
Did you see the knife?
The one that was sticking in the ground?
Yeah, it was this big.
Yeah, it's a small knife. There might be another one because there's that bag that's covered in blood. At least it looks like blood.
Maybe there's another head in it.
I'm actually thinking about that.
Because there was blood spots on it.
Yeah. So, who knows how wide.
Dude, there could be another head in that bag. Smitty. I thought it was, to be straight up with you.
I kind of hope it is.
Why? That's f***ed up. Yeah. No. Is that poison ivy?
I don't know, I'm not gonna find out.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
I guess we're expecting to find more heads.
Dude, I really, there could be another one in that bag. It looks like a head bag, if we're being honest. Oh, f***. Okay. Dude, should I check over here by these trees? Dude, he had to be gnawing at that thing for a while, though. Nah, it's pretty... Wasn't even hacking, dude. He had a soft. You know how hard a. Oh, you know, you fucking. Spines, dude, are fucking tough. Like you had it. You had to be going to town on that thing.
An average male several blows with an axe.
Yeah, like that's meant for chopping.
Yeah.
We're gonna need more fucking tape. Oh man, I just replaced these batteries and they just went dull again. You know how they just go? Boom?
Yep.
Is that hair? That's either hair or dude, that's hair.
With how large the area was and the severity of the crime, it was possible there were multiple victims, but while they were finding parts of the first victim all over, they couldn't find anyone else. That, all things considered, was good news, but their investigation was just beginning here.
Dude, he was hacking away. And how the f do we drive by here and nobody calls that shit out?
Yeah,
and it took a while. You know how hard is it to get this?
My thing is people calling code 24 this, code 24
you can't call
all
him
the time. Yeah, this motherfucker gets his head hacked off with a penknife.
And nobody says nothing.
Thing.
Yeah.
Dude, at least Laser found it, dude.
Or he just walked into.
No, he was sitting there with his bloody hands next to his bloody bag, and then we found out the tree. Dude, he cut against the tree too. There was like an execution spot.
Just crazy.
But you have to be, bro. Bro, you took the. It's not even like you used a sword.
Bro, I was at the fucking DC, and I was like, I'll be heading.
Dude, I was like, that's bullshit.
And
Or they got hit by a car.
This high, and they're like,
Ortiz
for
was
a
like-
welfare check. I'm like, oh, okay.
All I hear is,
Ortiz was like,
we need CAD.
I got him here. He said 7. I was like, oh, maybe it is beheading.
Dude, because it was a car accident for sure. Like that's what I was like. Oh, he got hit by a car. He's f***ed up. Nah, dog, he got his head cut off. Holy shit.
Jeez.
I had to use my fucking ass, dude. My hands were getting burnt.
And then he was compliant when you guys detained him?
Yeah,
Or he just like, all right, cool.
he was on his knees already. I don't know if he was waiting to be found or. Dude, it was almost like that dude off of Bouts. Oh, your guys'
guy?
dude. You and Smith's guy.
My guy.
But you guys run through the window. Just meet at this tree over here. I don't know who that is. Just right here. That'll be fine. 1098 done.
Did you get visual where victim?
It's bad, bro.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Dude, like 20 feet separation from head and body.
And then the body he dragged the body and probably threw the head, because where they cut the head off is like here, and then the body's over there and the head's even a little farther.
Every cop on the scene noticed the same thing. There was something off about Joel. This wasn't just rage, it felt like something much darker. The longer they investigated him, the clearer that truth became.
Hey, do you want us to do the body right now? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to touch it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Because I'm gonna put this point like right above it and just keep it. Yeah, I'm not touching anything. Yeah. Okay.
Just watch the blood. Can you do the blood spot too?
Yes. Alright, we can just put head.
I'm just gonna hold it like kind of like where the ear is.
Okay. I'm just doing points now, so.
Yeah, and so go ahead right now.
Got it.
So that, I guess you could put head,
I
ear.
just put head.
Okay, we'll just notate
Yeah.
that was the ear.
And then, so it's this, that right there, and then that. Alright. I'm just gonna put blood mark.
I don't want to miss anything that we need, so
Yeah,
probably like that one and
that one, this one, this is a pretty big one right here. So yeah, I would imagine that one, 2, and then 3.
Foot.
And then that drag mark right there.
He's got multiple lacerations to his back. He's got multiple stab wounds on his back. There's an unknown substance on his back that can't really say what it is. So it's of interest that we're going to want off of him before they take him. So I was thinking he's in a public place. Let's not worry about a search warrant, but we'll put him on the search warrant because we want that. We want the spit off of him or whatever that item is on his back. And then since there's the stuff here too, so we'll just do the general area for the park. It doesn't have to be anything too specific. Yeah. And then since they have stuff, or there is stuff that we believe to be theirs, and then his person. So we'll do the scene, the processing of him, and then the processing of the suspect. Anything else that you noticed that we need to add? For like just a description of this gentleman?
Description of him said his middle fingers.
Yeah, his middle finger is
Scorpion tattoo on the back. Middle finger on right hand.
yes. Did you go around that way?
No, we didn't go on the back side. We did?
Alright, let's go this way. Reason I'm saying, see if it's right there dirty.
Yes.
So he's got more stab wounds right there on his left side.
That was still like a little bit of blood. Nothing on that hand. But like, rather say the bottom of the side.
Yeah. Did you get that? That was a good pickup, my brother. The bottom of his socks are pretty clean.
So maybe he wasn't walking through the dirt or anything like that. Even through the grass, I think you'd see some grass stains or something like that.
Yeah.
Suspect might be in the shoes. Could be.
He's got a cap on there, dude, so his shoes might be over there.
You expect to be some grass or something.
So, you got a good enough description of him so far?
Yeah, white male, gray sliver, white socks, black male, scorpion tattoo on his back, multiple lacerations, stab wounds to the back, and then substance on his back,
Yes. And obviously decapitated. With his head, what would you say? 10? 10 yards from his torso. North, yeah. So we're missing a finger? Yeah.
Freshly cut off?
Yeah. So we're missing the middle finger on the right hand.
Black stone. So we may find it over here.
And then there's multiple stab wounds on the back.
Yeah.
Slices. Right here. Right there. See it? I don't know. We can make sure that we do, but we have a lot to process. Yeah, it's going to be a bigger scene than what we're thinking.
The detectives and officers stayed there the entire night gathering evidence. James Garcia had been stabbed 82 times, then beheaded. His body was dragged across the park, leaving a trail investigators followed. Not only that, but he was missing a finger and pieces of hair too. There was also blood on the nearby parked cars. The reason for that would remain unknown until Joel himself brought it to the surface. The victim, 51-year-old James Garcia, tried to fight for his life, but he didn't succeed. Whatever Joel's motive was, it was strong enough to drive him to kill and dismember this man so fast that no one in the area noticed what was happening until it was too late. The officers on the scene contacted the person who called 911 to try to get more information out of him too.
Isaiah, I'm gonna set my stuff up over here in the back of the unit so I can just have a little area to ride on, okay?
All right, no problem.
Is this your mother?
This is my mother. Yeah.
Okay, we can wait if you need to. Hello. Sorry to bother you guys such a late hour.
No, it's no problem.
Before we get started,
we can't fully wrap our head around anything, you know?
before we get started, I just want to give you guys a heads up. I am video recording our conversation, okay? What I would like to do is speak to you specifically about what you observed. Okay. Just want to gather your information first and foremost, and then we'll just go into why you called. Okay.
And you observed it as well, Mom?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
It was my cousin over there in the black shirt.
Over the phone, and then
No, I understand.
I just wanted to talk to you and see what you observed. With that being said, can you tell me what you experienced, what you witnessed earlier this evening? And if you can start with the date and about the time. And you can guess if you don't actually have the actual time, but
the date is, so it was June 20th. I want to say around 10:30 ish. I was gonna go to the park. You know, we're gonna go have some food. Me and my cousin and two of my friends. And as we're pulling to the park, I seen a shadow. You know, I thought maybe it was like a dead dog or something. And I seen the shadow. And then as my lights like gleamed across it, you know what I mean? As I seen the lights on the body, I seen a body and it had no shoes. I think it had light blue pants on and like a white shirt with blood on it. And then I didn't notice a head. And then as I kept going, the light shined on the other part and on like the other shadow. And then I seen his head. I want to say he had like a goatee and a mustache. And then I seen that, and then I freaked out. My cousin's like, "Bro, we gotta get out of here." And I freaked out, so I drove off in between the head and the body. I drove like straight, and I went all the way through like the horseshoe. And then I seen a police officer sitting at that stop sign on the other side, watching like the road by Michoacana. And then after that, I was at that stop sign, and then I turned right, and then I left.
The witness, being a minor, was so traumatized he needed the officers to connect him to a therapist after the event. It was clear at this point that the only one who could answer all of the questions was Joel himself, but getting those answers from him was going to prove to be a lot harder than originally anticipated.
Alright, bro, go and step out right here and just hang out right here on this side, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. So what's going to happen is we're going to go hang out in the booking room for a little bit, and then the detectives that were over there, they're going to come and talk to you here in a bit, okay? So just because you're going to be talking to them and stuff like that, you're going to be in a more comfortable room where they're going to allow you to most likely take the handcuffs off. Is it cool if I take out all the items out of your pockets? That way I can put them safely in this bag?
Yeah.
Sure. So you good with that? I just want to be able to keep all your items safely, secure. That way you don't lose. You don't want your rings off? That's fine. Just right here, bro. Just hang out right here. That way I can put it all right here. And I'll put it in the bag where you can see it so you know that all of it's going to be in the same spot.
Joel was kept in a holding cell while the detectives searched the crime scene for hours. In that time, he was acting strange, mumbling things, but he was a murder suspect, so the officers let his behavior slide until he got into the interrogation. That's when things got even more complicated.
Joel?
Yes, sir.
I'm Detective Gonzalez, Las Cruces Police Department. This is my partner, Detective Lockridge. You feeling all right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. I'm just going to clarify right now, you're not under arrest, okay? You've just been detained. But because we brought you down here in handcuffs, I have to read you your rights, okay? So I'm going to read you that. Just want you to follow along. If you have any questions, I'll answer them for you, okay? Okay. Have any rights of mind? Do you wish to talk to us?
No.
What's that?
What would you ask?
I said, having these rights of mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Joel, so I got your first name. Can I get your last name?
I don't have one.
You don't have a last name?
No.
What's your date of birth? Where you living at, man?
Yeah.
Do you have a residence, a house, apartment?
No, I'm on the streets.
You on the streets? Where do you usually stay at?
Anyway.
Anywhere? Okay. Do you work anywhere right now?
No.
You have any family in town? Nothing? What about friends?
No.
No? You were staying on Griggs for a little bit, weren't you? Not too long? Okay. Where's the last place you stayed at?
Apodaca Park.
Apodaca Park? So you stayed there last?
No.
I mean, okay. Alright. How long were you at Apodaca Park last?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Alright. So you don't work anywhere, no family, you don't have any friends here. Staying at Apodaca Park. What were you doing at Apodaca Park this past night? You don't know? Okay. Who were you there with? Tell me what you do know, Joel. Tell me what you do know.
What do you know?
What do you do for money, Joel? Nothing. So how do you buy food or stuff like that? You don't go to soup kitchen or anything like that? No fast food? No ask for money on the streets or anything like that? No. So how do you eat then? I know it's got to be tough out there on the streets, right?
Yeah.
Just try to help out.
Well, what does that have to do with it?
I'm just asking about you, man. I'm just trying to figure it out.
You already know I gotta know.
What happened? What'd you get on your hands? What's that? You don't know what you got on your hands? And you don't know what you were doing in Apodaca Park, right? Obviously you know we're out here, we're investigating something, right?
Sure.
Okay. And this is your chance, this opportunity to give your side of the story, right? What you were doing there.
Yes.
And that's all we're here for. Try to get your side of the story, try to understand what happened, what you were doing in Apodaca Park tonight. Okay. So you want to give us that, what happened?
Ask.
What's that? You don't know?
Ask. Ask.
Well, I asked what you were doing in Apodaca Park.
What were you doing?
I wasn't in Apodaca Park until I got called.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the officers found.
Yes.
So you don't want to give us your side of the story of what happened?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
What side of the story?
You don't have a side of the story? Okay. You don't know what's on all of your hands? What's that? Nothing? There's nothing on your hands?
Yes.
There's stuff on your hands and you can see it. All that red stuff.
What is it?
You don't know what that is? What's that? You don't think you do? Okay. I'm telling you, you can see it. That's why I was just curious. If you know what's on it, how you got it.
I guess.
You don't know.
Do you have any stuff at Apodaca Park right now?
No, sir.
Nothing over there is yours? So do you walk around with any property on you?
Sir.
You don't have any extra change of clothes? Shoes? Sleeping bag? Was anybody else in the park tonight? Do you pay attention to anything around you?
No.
No. Okay. So why do you think you're here, Joel?
You haven't brought me here. Tell me.
I'm asking you why we brought you here.
Why did you?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Why did you ask me?
Huh?
I don't know. You asked me.
But you don't know why we brought you here. Do you even question why we brought you?
I don't know. You can tell me.
When was the last time you slept, Joel?
Um,
Are you on anything right now?
like what?
Prescription medications, drugs, weed,
No, sir.
alcohol?
No, sir.
When was the last time you ate? Do you know how old you are? 25.
Do you know what the officers were doing out there tonight? No? Do you know why being detained?
No, sir.
Do you care that you're being detained?
Yes,
I said, do you care? I can't tell you how you feel.
I don't think it's okay.
You usually hang out at Apodaca Park, or do you hang out someplace else? Do you know anything? You don't know if you know anything?
Do you know?
Doesn't matter what you're telling me. I guess you don't know anything because that's what you keep saying. It's every time we ask you a question, you're saying, I don't know.
I just don't know what you're asking.
Sit tight, Joel. I'll be right back.
8 minutes into their conversation with Joel, and the detectives were already losing patience. But they had to fight through it and try to get the truth out to bring the victim justice.
Alright, Joel, so you don't know who else was in the park?
I guess.
What about James?
What's James?
What's what?
Who's James?
The guy in the park with you. Huh?
Who is that?
He was in the park with you.
Who's in the park?
James. Okay, well, you were with him.
Sir.
So I'm trying to figure out how you know him. Oh, and you have blood on your hands. That's what that is.
Yes.
So, did James get in a fight with you? Huh?
Did you get in a fight with somebody?
Are you hurt? So have you ever met James before? All that stuff that we found you by, the officers. That's not your stuff. So that's James's stuff. Okay, so what were you doing with it? So you want me to tell you something, Joel? That's blood on your hands. That's James's blood. Yes. So now I want to know what happened. Did you guys get in a fight? Okay, so the guy that was in the park with you, you may not know his name, but he was there with you. He was. So what happened? You don't know?
You don't know, or you don't want to tell us? What's that?
What'd you say?
Then you don't know, or you don't want to tell us?
We're asking what happened to James tonight. The guy that was in the park with you. You have his blood on your hands, it's on your shoes, and it's on your clothes.
Let's stop playing games here, James. Or Joel, okay? Stop playing games here, okay? You know what we're out here investigating. You know what's going on. So you sitting here telling us, I don't know. We know that's not true. Okay? So tell us your side. Tell us what happened.
Well, let's skip about what happened. Tell us why it happened. Did James piss you off?
This is how we're going to play it, Joe. This is how you're going to play it. That you're just going to sit here and say, I don't know, and just keep asking us the same questions. And not giving us any answers. You're just going to keep saying that. We've already asked you a few questions. You keep saying, I don't know. Is that how you're going to keep going? What? You have to speak up because we can't hear what you're saying.
I speak clearly.
You don't speak loud enough.
Was anybody else in the park? Was anybody else in the park besides you and James? The guy you got in a fight with. That's who James is.
Joel, are you diagnosed with anything? Have you ever been seen a doctor and they told you that you suffer from anything?
It's a doctor.
Okay, we're not going to sit there and play that game, okay? You know what a doctor is. You never heard of a doctor, huh? Just like you don't know your last name. Just like you don't know why you're in Apodaca Park or who James is.
I've never been here.
You've never been here. You know this is serious, right?
It's serious.
the situation right now that we're talking about?
Just tell us, Joel. Tell us who you are. I don't know you. Never seen you before. What? What? I can't hear you. Alright. So this guy is in the park, face down on the ground. Your blood all over, his blood all over you. You got nothing to say about it? What? You got nothing to say about all his blood on you? You're good with going to prison for this? All right. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time, and I don't want to waste your time, Joel. Stay here.
This is a common strategy detectives use. If a suspect isn't forthcoming, they tend to leave them alone for a few hours on their own, alone with their thoughts, and get them processed so the next time they see the detectives, they're a lot more willing to talk. But no one could have expected how the rest of Joel's interrogation was going to go. At first, Joel tried to pull the same thing he did the day before.
Is there anything that you can remember from last night?
No, sir.
Can you tell us what happened last night?
No, sir.
You remember where you were at last night?
No, sir.
Do you remember why you're here?
No.
Do you have any questions about what happened or how you got here?
No, sir.
Alright. So, well, here's the thing, man, is we picked you up at Apodaca Park, okay? You remember that? Alright. Remember you had blood on you. So now you have blood on your hands and your clothes. You can tell me about that? You know how the blood got there? Can you tell me anything that you do remember from last night? You say no, you don't remember, or you just don't want to tell me? Okay. Who's James? You ever met James before? Do you hang out down at the community of Hope at all? Where do you like to hang out when you're not at Apodaca Park?
Do you have any idea why you're here? No? Well, I think having the blood on your hands is kind of a good indication of why you're here. Okay. Because you don't know anything about that. You don't know why your hands were covered in blood, why there's blood on your clothing. You know anything about the person that was out there at Apodaca Park? Joel, look at me. Can you look at me? This is a serious situation that we've got going on right now. Okay. We really need you to talk to us and tell us what happened. I know we tried before, and I know there were some issues with wanting to talk, not wanting to talk, not remembering. Right? Okay. That's why we're back at it again. Okay, we don't want to just leave it at that. We're trying to see what you know about what happened. Do you know anything about what happened? Yeah. Can you tell me what you know about it? Why not? Can't remember? This would be a good time for you to try to start remembering. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we have somebody that's dead out there. You understand that? There's a man out there that's dead. And you know that. This is a good time for you to talk to us and tell us what happened. Because there was nobody else out there but you and him. Do you understand how serious this is? Do you understand what's going down right now? No. We're investigating the death of that gentleman that's out there. That's what's going down right now. Okay? Obviously, you know that when we show up and we find somebody that's dead, and we have somebody that has blood on their hands, you can see where we're coming at, right? This is your time to explain. Blood on your hands. Because if we got it wrong, this is the time to tell us. You're shaking your head no. What does that mean? You don't know? Because all we can do is put 2 and 2 together while we're out there. All we can do is take what we see on you and what we see out there at the scene. You understand that, right? And if we're misconstruing something or not getting something right, this is the time for you to tell us. And we want to make sure that you fully understand the gravity of the situation right now. So talk to us. Help us understand what happened. What do you think is going to happen right now? You have no idea what's going to happen? You don't think, thinking about what I've just sat here and told you about, all that we've talked about the guy being dead out there, you having blood on your hands, us finding you near him. You can't conjure up anything about what you think's about to go down. I know you're a lot more logical than what you're making out to be. Okay? I know you're smarter than this.
Joel chose to keep talking in circles, but then the detectives figured out his weak spot.
Joel. So, I'm just trying to find out more information about James. So, was he your boyfriend? Were you guys dating each other? Okay. Were you guys in some kind of lover's quarrel? No? Like, because he's your boyfriend, you guys got in an argument? Just what I'm getting. You tell me, man. I'm not calling you gay. Yeah, I'm not judging you. You're married? Who are you married to? You married to James? Are you married to James? Huh? No, I'm not insulting you. I'm not calling you gay.
Why are you calling me gay?
We're not calling you gay. We're just asking you that what it is.
I didn't call you gay. I said, are you married to James?
No, I told you I'm married.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find out why James is dead in a park and you have his blood all over your hands.
I'm not gay. I bet you are.
Okay.
Be quiet.
So you didn't have any kind of lover's quarrel with James?
No, you don't know who's called this cracker.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It seems like you will.
Okay.
I'll make sure on the other.
So is that why you attacked James tonight?
I don't know.
Because he called you gay?
That's not my question.
Is it because James is gay?
I don't know. Why are you calling me gay?
I'm asking you.
Why are you getting this from your line?
I'm not lying about anything. You're telling me I don't know that everything.
Detective. Yeah, you act like a child.
I'm not acting like a child.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So then tell me about James. Tell me about James.
Show your cheeks, ass.
Is that why you're pissed off? Because James thought you were gay?
No.
Did James hit on you?
No.
He make some kind of advance towards you that you didn't like?
Who told you I was gay? Is that why they had you?
No.
Is that big that you click in your hair telling you?
Yeah.
But don't call me gay.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's what you feel like you want to do.
Must be gay.
I'm not calling you gay. I'm asking you.
You literally just can't call me gay.
I did not.
Don't do that shit.
I asked if James was your husband.
I asked you if that was here.
Yeah, I told you that's not.
I told you the same thing. Why do you keep asking me?
Well, I'm trying to find out why your blood, or why James's blood is all over you. So if it's because you guys had a lover's quarrel, or he made some kind of unwanted advance.
I guess.
You guess?
No.
So he did.
You self-hater, don't
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Well, then help me out.
You want to fight me?
I don't want to fight you.
Well, it's my coach.
I don't want to fight you.
Don't call me gay.
I'm not calling you gay. Okay. So then tell me what it was.
No. You don't apologize.
Okay, I apologize.
That's
So, well,
you came in here lying.
I'm not lying. I'm trying to figure out your relationship.
That white lady's your sister.
The white lady's what?
Why?
Okay.
Why can't she come in here and answer me? Why she has to stay up because there's something up there?
Help us out, James. Clarify it for us. No, that's what I'm doing. I'm asking you questions. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to act like I'm tough at all.
You're right.
Am I? Okay. So tell me. Okay. So then what happened tonight? Okay, so here's what I think happened. You and James are in a relationship. He said something to you, and you killed him.
Where did you hear? Is it Baker?
Who's Baker?
The white lady that came from your sister.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
I don't know. Tell me.
Okay.
I have no way from that.
Okay. Does your wife know where you're at right now?
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Does she know that you're sleeping in the park with another guy?
No. Well, not.
You told me earlier you're sleeping in the park. You and James are the only ones in the park.
I didn't do that.
That's exactly what you told me.
No, I've never seen that.
It's on the camera.
That's not what I said.
Well, then help us understand what was going on.
You're investigating, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do.
But why are you saying
So then tell me why you killed James.
why did you kill Scarlett?
So am I close to what happened? James made an advance on you and you didn't like it? Because you're not gay?
Scarlett, she brought here. You became gay.
Did you kill James because he was gay and you didn't like that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know why you killed him?
No, I don't know.
The detectives had triggered Joel enough to go on a total ramble, and he was just getting started.
Okay, so tell us what happened. Well, you stabbed James because something he did to you.
You stabbed your wife because of something she did to you.
Okay.
Bravery. Detective Barlow.
You want to talk to Detective Barlow?
No.
Why not?
Then I heard him asking about me. He figured you wanted to talk, so I heard him talking because I don't know. I know you're his brother or something or some shit.
Joel, you still using heroin? Hey, you used to use. So, do you still use it?
No, I've never done drugs.
Okay, yeah. We have records of you using it, so. You're still using it? No. Good. How long have you been clean for? Okay, then how come we have records of you being on heroin?
Give you records.
It's on previous investigations.
What's the name of the person that you know there?
That's confidential information.
Well, I mean, Torrance.
Just asking for students.
Shit, I saw her video.
What did you?
Yeah, I know you know her. So you make her or some shit.
So she's the one that gave you the information that you were using heroin?
Well, I mean, told her to do some shit.
You still using them?
I've never done her.
Never done heroin.
I've never done it.
Really? You've never done any drugs whatsoever?
I don't know what your records are.
Okay. You drink? Alcohol?
Alcohol's better.
Okay. What about prescription medication?
I've never done those.
No? Are you diagnosed with any mental illness or anything like that? No? So recently you were arrested for vandalism, right?
Vandalism.
Yeah.
What's vandalism?
You know what vandalism is. You were charged with it. You know that. You were arrested.
No.
Hey,
What night man?
One of the coffee shops, right?
That's what it was?
Yeah, Beck's coffee shop downtown.
Yeah, that's right. I heard of that place.
I'm sure you did. You didn't vandalize it.
I vandalized it.
You broke all the windows to it.
What else did it happen?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that did it, right?
Did I do?
Yeah, maybe that's why you got charged with it.
Really?
What else have you been charged with?
I don't know. What have you been charged with?
I haven't been charged with anything, so.
You've been charged with plagiarism.
Oh, yeah? Been charged with murder before?
The other daughter.
Been charged with murder before?
The other daughter needs her. Regular murder.
Yeah? Anything else you've been charged with besides murder and vandalism?
It's Cassie Baker's daughter.
I don't know who Cassie Baker is.
That's your sister, right?
No.
She has a son named Rustin.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Even here, it seemed like Joel thought he could get away with it using plausible deniability. But that's the thing. His deniability isn't very plausible.
Remember we did swabs of your hands a little while ago?
You ever played the last of us part 2?
You remember when we took swabs of your hands? We rubbed those Q-tips on your hands? Remember that? We're gonna send that off to the lab. It's gonna come back with James' blood. Right? James Garcia's blood, it's gonna be on your hands. James Garcia's dead.
That is what I've never seen that guy.
You never seen that guy?
No.
But how does this blood on your hands?
I don't know.
You don't know? Like, that's all it says, because you stabbed him, right? That's how it happened. Yep. Isn't that true? Yeah.
Look, Joel, we know what you did. We just want to know why you did it. It is Joel. What do you want to be called then?
Altair.
I'm sorry?
I gave it to the cop to the prison.
Altair?
Altair.
Altair.
That's right.
Okay, Altair.
The version.
So then why did you kill that guy?
It's because he raped my wife.
You raped your wife. When did this happen?
4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that reported?
No, we were all
What's that?
We were all homeless.
You guys are all homies.
Homeless.
Homeless, I'm sorry. Where did that happen at?
The same spot you was at.
The same spot you was at?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you killed this guy because you raped your wife 4 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. How did you...
Those are our bags that you'll steal from us.
Okay. Which bags are yours?
3 bags belong to your 2 friends.
Okay.
I wanted to get them back. I just tried to take them. He pulled the gun on me, so yeah, I had a knife myself.
And what else did you do? Okay. Because you had your bags. What knife did you use?
So kind of like in his pocket.
He had it?
Yeah, I pulled it out.
You pulled it off of him?
Yeah, because he tried to take it. I just wanted to put bags back.
Okay.
He had a gun, he had a knife, and he tried to pull it.
What kind of gun was it?
Like a little 22. So,
Did you see what color it was?
it's like black from brown. He said to take that with me. And he tried to pull it on me, and I took it away, and he pulled out a knife. So it's not. I don't like guns. Like, I don't carry guns. I can fight. I just want to rape myself.
Okay.
And he did rape me, so yeah, I knew him. When he pulled the knife on me, I said, I started stabbing. I stabbed him to death. I stabbed him, and it comes out. And I dragged his body down the street. And came up and saw his head.
You played soccer with his head?
Yeah, I came to that passing cars.
How many cars passed by you?
About 14 different cars passed by me. They were all looking at me.
Joel has just confessed that not only did he kill James, he also played soccer with his decapitated head. He kicked it at 14 different cars. That's what the blood spots in the parking lot were.
What time did this all happen at?
4:59 in the morning.
Was it dark outside or was it light outside?
It was pitch black.
Pitch black. Did you use the same knife that you stabbed him with to cut his head off?
What?
The knife that you stabbed him with, is that the same knife you used to cut his head off?
Yeah. He had like a switchblade or something.
And that's what you used?
Yeah.
Where's that gun at now?
I don't know.
You just left it there?
Yeah. I don't know how you guys were coming.
Was anybody else around?
No, it was just us two. There was a struggle maybe in that.
Where at the park did this all occur?
But not in the years.
What park do you know where at inside the park?
Towards the end of the rookies.
Did you just stumble on him, or did you know he was there?
No, I knew he was there on the school. He had stolen our stuff. I just wanted my stuff back. He started acting.
When did he steal your guys' stuff?
4 nights ago.
4 nights ago? Where was your stuff at where you stole it from?
We were on the other side of near the Walmart opposite. Yeah, we were all hanging out there. We all fell asleep and all put more stuff. So that's why I'm looking for him.
You found him with your stuff?
Yeah, he was there. I asked for it back. I woke him up. Like, he started trying to stab me. He started trying to find me something. He raped my girlfriend.
Alright. Can you give us her name so we talk to her?
She's homeless.
She's honest.
I don't know where she's at.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you being honest with us.
Can you get a cigarette?
You want a cigarette? We can see what I can do for you, okay? Is there anything else that happened? Anything else we need to know?
That was it. Have you ever had someone in your place? I've been raped a lot out there. Sorry, I just
Joel claimed that James assaulted his wife and stole from them, and him attacking James was just payback, but things got out of hand. While the detectives knew he was most likely lying, they had to do things by the book. That included figuring out if there's any truth to what he said. With the news of the murder public, word on the street pointed to Joel being a Satanist and even a serial killer, but with the time passing, the narrative was getting out of hand and they needed confirmation. The only person they could track down from Joel's life was his estranged adoptive sister, and she was able to fill many gaps in the story here.
I know. So I just wanted to reach out. I mean, I think, I think there was some concerns just regarding, Joel's mental status. And, I think my mom felt a lot of frustration regarding that. But I explained to her, the media will only portray what's convenient for the media, what's going to sell,
Right.
The officers are responsible for obtaining facts, information that's given to them and working off of, whatever discovery they have, and what they find, the evidence. But, I expressed that to her, but I didn't know if you had any questions for us regarding how Joel was doing. I know he got in trouble a couple months ago, and that was, all over the media as well. But at that point, I had expressed to my mom that I felt like we needed a treatment guardian, and I had reached out to the public defender's office to explain to them that, he's been off his meds, he's been off his medication, and he hadn't been taking it, and we had those concerns, because he has been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and he got diagnosed at a really young age. I think he was like 11, but we feel that just based on his behaviors, from him being, since he was like 2 or 3, we feel like he probably was even born with it. We're not sure. But my mom adopted him when he was about 10. And so she's the one that pushed to have that evaluation because we saw some odd behaviors in him. But I was hoping to do that, and then they were trying to see about competency as well and so forth. So I was trying to help, but then all of this kind of came about, and I didn't know if you had any questions for us regarding his history.
Yeah, I mean, if it's honestly helpful because, we tried to ask him if he was diagnosed with anything or taking any medications, and he denied any of it. He said he wasn't.
So he hadn't been taking any of his medication. When he's on his meds, Joel's he's pretty good. He's never known, we were really shocked because he's never been violent with us. He's just been more like, passive aggressive kind of, and like he would get irritable when he wasn't taking his meds, but we've never seen him actually be violent, you know. And I think that fear always was there if he would or if he wouldn't. So that's why my mom placed him elsewhere. I think you saw the motel situation down in Off I think, right, when he got charged with murder 4 years ago. And my mom had placed him there. And actually, my mom assigned a payee to pay for his expenses because he would threaten my mom for his disability because he was receiving Social Security disability. But you know what? And the other thing is drugs. So Joel has had a history of abusing methamphetamine, and that combines schizophrenia, and you can imagine we're struggling with that in Albuquerque. And yeah, and we actually do think that maybe he was under the influence of meth, possibly, and him not taking his medication was even more than that. And I know for a fact Doña Ana County Detention Center actually did give him medication for the schizophrenia when he was incarcerated 4 years ago for those murder charges he received, and they stabilized him. And it's sad to say, but my family actually felt that he was better behind bars because he was more stable, and he did well for about 3.5 years, but he had, you know, you try to overdose on his medication, probably like in 2020 or early 2021. He had a couple episodes where they had taken him to the hospital, but I know he has had a history of using methamphetamines, even spice. I don't even know if that's still being used, but spice as well. But yeah, he wasn't on his meds anymore. And if you do want more information from his doctors, they actually personally reached out to my mom and said that they were here to support her. And if the courts or law enforcement needed anything, they would also be willing to assist.
Okay. So it was just schizophrenia that he's been diagnosed with? There's nothing else?
I think it's schizophrenia, and I want to say psychosis also.
Okay.
He was diagnosed so young.
And you said you're his sister, correct?
Yeah, so my mom adopted him and two of his siblings when they were about 10. Prior to that, my grandmother had custody, and when my grandma passed, my mom took on the responsibility. So yeah, legally, yes, but biologically, they're my cousins.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That would explain his strange behavior, but there was more.
No. So we knew he was way off his rocker when he said, I don't think he's ever even had a girlfriend. We don't know if Dakota girl 4 years ago was his girlfriend or what. My mom had seen her hanging around his apartment, but he has never been married. That, to our knowledge, not unless he got married and we didn't know about it, but to our knowledge, he has never been married. I mean, like I said, just with his diagnosis, it was hard for him to have those type of relationships with females.
Okay.
There was no wife or assault. Joel killed James without any motive. Despite delays over his mental state, Joel Arciniega Sáenz was eventually found competent to stand trial. On March 5th, 2025, he was convicted of first-degree murder. After what he did to James Garcia, he'll never walk free again.